So about this song, it's called A Lost Fantasy, coming out July 11th. Pretty big day. Superman, you know what it is. I don't really like Superman, more of a Batman person myself. But yeah, so the premise of this song, I had a dream. I had a dream like I woke from this dream where I met like the most perfect girl of my life. Most like best thing ever. Just imagine like you're like, wow,
Yeah.
this is like amazing. This is like the best thing ever. Like, how did I find you? And then I woke up.
Oh.
And man, when I tell you I was heartbroken, I was just like really, really heartbroken. Like I couldn't believe it. It's
Yeah.
like a dream broke my heart. And I was thinking about it and I just, you know, I just had to make this song
Mm.
and just explain how I was feeling and explain like just everything. Kind of like I kind of treat this song as like a call to the girl I met in my dream.
Wow.
Maybe she'll come out here and find me.
So you're making this song, releasing it, almost like manifesting this lady into your life.
Yeah, you could say that.
You know, I had a dream very similar once. I was me and Lady Gaga were in a relationship.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and we were in love, and even in the dream, I couldn't believe it, but it was happening. It was just a beautiful thing, and I was like, Lady Gaga, I didn't even realize, but like, ride or die, baby. And then I woke up.
Yeah.
I didn't make a song about it, but I did cry, and you know,
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
it
traumatic.
took me like 3 days to get over it, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I completely feel you. It's pretty crazy having something like having your brain give you something that's like so real in the moment, and then just have it take it away in an instant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was literally your imagination created a scenario that really produced real emotional results. It was
Yeah.
just your imagination, which is a fascinating thing. And it was real to you in your mind. It was, and when you woke up and realized, oh my gosh, that's not there. I also think that was such important data for yourself because you now know, I mean, in a way, right? In a way, you now at least kind of know maybe some things to look for in a partner. You're like, this dream girl I made up must clearly in my subconscious might be somebody I really need in my life or I feel like I want right now. And you're like chasing that. So at least if you're like going on dates and seeing people, you're like, what is it about that dream girl made me
Yes.
feel so good and in love and so heartbroken when it wasn't real? And now you can put that out there and try to find that.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like manifestation is a big thing. Like I really like believe in manifestation and that like your whole mind, like the way you perceive things is how your reality will become. Like a lot of people, like I know there's studies been done on it and like so I'm really really big on just manifesting my destiny because if you're delusional enough, you can do it. So,
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, a lot of people, myself included, we want to manifest things, but really we're just like we just say them and we believe it in our head. Maybe we talk to our friends about it, but going out and creating something from
Yes.
nothing, also as a form of trying to help manifest that, is probably where the universe is like, all right, I'm listening because I know you're taking it seriously. So for you to put that into your work and go, I'm creating something from nothing based off of this feeling I have and I want it to be real. I mean, that's the next step. That's the life of
Always.
an artist, huh?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
life of the artist. Like, I mean, personally, I feel like I'm really just like addicted to music. Like, I can't feel good throughout my day if I haven't made a song or haven't like thought about or done like something to help my career because it's just my subconscious. And my subconscious is telling me that like if I really, 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 really want this, I have to believe it and I have to create it. And creating something is very like it's almost spiritual in a sense because you're really searching inside of your subconscious. Like I know like many film, music, like all these people are very like anybody who like creates art is a very intelligent person. And you can see that like through the ages, and I just think that art is a form that will never die.
Yeah. I mean, art's like its own language.
It is. It's really its own language.
And I mean, you're giving something life.
Yeah.
I mean, you are.
Yeah, it's almost
Right?
like just creating a baby.
In a way, no, it is. And I think like creating a baby is the most like primal desire the most basic biological function we as organisms want to do is just procreate, is to create life, is to create things and let that continue and essentially outlive us. And like that's what you do with art.
Yes.
Is that you're immortalizing something and giving it life, and literally, especially in the digital age, right? 2,000 years from now, like your song will be floating around somewhere unless the planet legitimately explodes. That will outlive you and all of your family, but that thing that you gave life is forever, and like that's a beautiful part of like art, and also like storytelling in general. Like I'm really attuned with all of that.
Definitely.
As a filmmaker. So let me ask you a question. You say you love music. You're very passionate about music. You can't go a day without.
Yeah.
Do you create every day?
I try to. I really do try to. But some days, you're just having an off day, and you just like, you're not in the right mind to fully complete something. Like, I know, like, especially like with struggling with ADHD, like I can't really like, if something has gone wrong throughout the day and it's like not real, if something feels wrong in my day, like it's hard for me to create. But also like at the same time, like if something is going really wrong in my life and like I have these really strong emotions coming up, it makes it easier to create. Yeah, and what you're saying with like the other artists, like through the times, and like how I really do feel like art really like immortalizes a person. Like all these people in history that you look back on, like the ones that you really remember aren't the ones that started wars, started like all these things. The people that people now remember are artists because they have something in a work of art that will immortalize them.
Yeah. What do you do when you mentioned like going through your day and having some daily struggles and how that interferes with your creativity? What are you doing to get through that?
I mean, I kind of just make sure. Good question. I think I just kind of push through. I check in with my body. I make sure like I'm eating right, feeling healthy, like, just like the small things. I feel like the small things always count and always like push you forward. Like I look at it like if I'm eating a healthy meal, that'll help me make a better song because I'll feel better. If I'm taking like lion's mane or these other supplements, that'll make me make a better song because I feel better. Like all these different like just small tidbits can really like put you into your day.
There's a saying, have you ever heard of, and people are going to say I get this wrong, but no, they're getting it wrong. There's a saying, feel good, look good.
Yes.
Some people say look good, feel good. But it is really the opposite, because when you're saying feel good, look good, the feel good is about confidence. Like if you're confident, right, and you feel good, you also feel like you could do anything. So you could wear a bad outfit, you could wear a good outfit because you just feel confident. You're not bogged down by that. If you just need like clothing on just to make you feel good, there's a different issue going on. But so you talking about getting your body right and making sure you have all these other boxes checked that you feel good, and it kind of opens up for you to be able to be more creative and do other things. I mean, that's really important. It's nice that you're kind of like in tune with that as well. When you, besides making music, you listen to music all day.
Yeah.
Do you listen to music just for pleasure, and let me give an example because this might help. As a filmmaker, now when I watch films, I'm a little bit more critical about them because I'm so interested in making them, how to tell a good story, what the right structure for a script looks like a good performance versus a bad performance, good camera angle, this. So I'm watching a movie and I'm really like, I kind of consider it as studying. So I'm watching it not just mouth breathing, I'm just absorbing it. I'm really like, how can I also learn from this? Do you find yourself doing that while listening to music, tuning out and just enjoying it, or also really tuning in and going, what makes this good?
Yeah, I'll definitely tune in, like especially if it's a song that like I listen to a lot and like pretty often. Like it's I mix a lot of like pretty much all my own stuff, and like that, like listening to music plays a key part in how I mix my stuff, because if I hear a small detail in someone else's song, I'll want to duplicate that and like see how I can put it in my song and make it better. So I mean, I'm always looking for the details, always listening for the details. Although at times it's nice to just like kind of turn your brain off and listen to music how it's supposed to be, because I know as an artist and like as a normal person who doesn't make music, like you and I listen to music a lot differently.
Correct.
Just how I watch films and you watch films way differently.
Yeah.
So
yeah. There's sometimes I find myself getting way too high, and I'll listen to some of my favorite songs and I will get transported.
Oh yeah.
And I will get so locked in, and I have the AirPods, like they're great with the noise canceling. And what has been really fascinating, and this is like cannabis has actually done this, is it's really made me listen to the music, not just as like a passive listener. I'm like hearing all of the layers.
Yeah.
And it's so impressive. And so sometimes I'll strip away the vocals. I'll listen just to instrumentals of the song. And I'm like, okay, because that's where that's usually where it starts, right? It's like instrumental, and then the other, the vocalist will come in and like add that instrument, right? Their voice to change it. But really listening to like the bass, like kicks, whatever all these other fun names are for music. Yeah, so sometimes I'll get real high and I'll really break it down. I'm like, wow, this is impressive. Like on a technical level, and peel back all those layers. I'm like, this is amazing. And also the way it makes you feel is so impressive.
It is really impressive. Yeah, I mean, like I love like smoking weed and making songs and just like over analyzing things. That's like a big thing about weed. You just over analyze everything. That's something I love about it, but that's also something I kind of hate about it.
Do you feel like you get trapped in like a perfectionist mindset? You're like, no, it has to be perfect. Like a little OCD-ish, if you want to call it that.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like I do. Like a lot of times, like recently, I've been trying to like experiment with not smoking weed before I start a song, because when I smoke weed, like sometimes like I'll just get like, if I can't get it instantly, I get too frustrated with it and I'm not willing to like work out the details because I'm just too high. And like, that's like a really big thing I like to wrestle with. Like sometimes I'll start a song like pretty much sober, and then like I'll smoke as I'm making it. It's just like, it's always like a puzzle.
Yeah. Well, you're learning more about yourself. I mean,
Definitely.
even me, my cannabis use started so much later in life, and I'm still kind of figuring it out now, like how it works together with creativity.
Yeah, definitely.
And if it does, like maybe I'm just also, we also could just maybe not be those people where it's like Mike Dean. You know Mike Dean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's ever sober. I think while he sleeps, he somehow has THC infused in his body. All he does is smoke weed and make music.
Yeah.
It's like his thing. But there are times where I'll smoke and I just can't be creative. Like it doesn't click, or
That's hard.
I kind of feel dumb. Sometimes I'm like, huh? And so I'm not as productive. So yeah, there's a lot of trial and error. I think I really appreciate that you're like, I'm trying sober. I'm trying it sober, then smoking. I'm trying it just smoking to really see like what works for you.
Yeah.
Really experiment, to get to know yourself better.
Definitely. Like it's pretty crazy. Like weed kind of helps you get into like a flow state. Like a lot of like Brazilian jiu-jitsu people, they'll smoke or like take edibles before matches because it really gets them into like the flow state for rolling. And like, I feel like kind of like that like fighting is kind of like music because you're fighting with yourself.
Very interesting. Well, I feel that. I mean, there's a battle every day. You know, if for me, it's like writing, and it's like at the end of the day, I try to write every day. I try to write something, but it's like that flow state that you're talking about. It's so hard to actually put into words, but you know what it feels like when it happens. You're always chasing that. You're like, oh man, why can't I just every day? Why can't I tap into this exact thing? If I could, I would be unstoppable.
Definitely, yeah. It's like, it's sometimes like it's really hard to tap into those creative juices, but like sometimes I'll just wake up and like be like activated and ready.
Like today, I'm fucking locked in, dude.
Yeah, today I'm feeling locked.
Yeah, you take advantage of that, and when that stuff happens to me, I actually will start to say no to other things. I'm like, nope, I'm in a flow state right now. Like I have to. Because I might only get 2 hours of this a week. Yeah. So if it's happening now, everyone shut the fuck up. I got to do this.
For real.
I've got to do this because I recognize how valuable it is to me, how important it is. And I just think that's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, like I really feel that like when I'm like really like starting off or like locked in on a song, it feels like everyone in the world is calling me.
Mm.
Like, I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll check I'm like, who's calling me?
Like, why is everyone fucking bothering me now?
Like, why right now? And I'm just like, you just really have to like build up that mental discipline to just say no and hang up on them.
Have some respect for yourself and your time when you realize like, hey, now's the time to lock in. I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah. And it's like really like, I feel like as I get closer and like as I like keep pushing towards this goal of mine, like it feels like sometimes things get harder. Like I feel like a lot of people say like when you're getting closer to your goal, the demons start like keep pushing you back. Like the universe doesn't want you to achieve your goal, or they want to test you to achieve your goal, so they throw obstacles at you.
Very interesting. I've never really heard it that way, but it feels right. It feels like, yeah, someone's trying to make you fail.
Yeah,
you're like, no, push through, and honestly, it's probably yourself in some way.
Yeah,
some part of you. I always think about insecurity rears its head in a lot of funky ways. Sometimes insecurity is not just, I don't think I'm attractive. It's like you're doing something good in your art and you're feeling good about it, but somehow, like you were mentioning, there's something there that's almost like trying to knock you down.
Yeah.
And I call it like imposter syndrome, or it's insecurity that there's no way I could possibly be feeling this good making music I'm that proud of. There's no way. I'm not that guy. But it's true. I do want you to actually play the song because I want to hear it, because I don't know anything about you. I don't even know if you do vocals. I have no idea about any of this, but I want to hear it because I am interested about your process. And I think that listening to the music will help inspire some additional questions. And I want to get a little bit more behind the scenes.
Sounds good.
But before we do that, though, you mentioned something about food.
Food.
You like food?
I love food.
What's your favorite healthy meal? You said eating something healthy makes you feel right. What do you like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the best meal, I think poke bowls are just the best way to go no matter what. That's what, if I ate a poke bowl yesterday and I made a great song.
Wow.
It's always the poke bowls. Oh, oops. But yes, I love poke bowls. I think they're just so healthy for you. That's my favorite thing.
Where were you getting from before this? Was it Tucson, you said? Or was
I was in Phoenix,
Phoenix.
But I did live in Tucson.
Okay, so Phoenix. They got poke places over there?
Yeah, they do. But like honestly, they do actually. Yeah. On Uber Eats there, they have like a buy one get one free deal.
Oh yeah, you be slinging that.
Whenever it was a good day,
you're a top rated customer at this point, huh?
Yeah, I get 2 large poke bowls and throw them all in one bowl. Get really high and just eat all of them. Yeah.
Dirty dog, I love it.
Okay,
great. I don't eat a lot of poke bowls, but I did go to Hawaii and I had one, and it's like as fresh as it gets over there.
I really like McDonald's. McDonald's was my thing. A lot of people don't know this, but my dream growing up, like I always wanted to be an artist. But like when I kind of like perceived that,
you were like art or Big Macs.
Art or Big Macs. Yeah. So I was younger. I really liked French fries. I loved French fries.
My favorite food.
Love French fries. Really good.
My favorite food.
Them. Like I'll totally make them for you sometime.
No joke. So what's your favorite fast food French fry?
Dude, Five Guys is always the best. But so yeah, McDonald's, my dream to work there. I worked there when I was 14. Worst place ever. I don't have that dream anymore. But really funny story. I had beef with this kid like all through middle school, all through like high school. And one time in freshman year, he punched me in the face in the hallway when I was on shrooms.
Oh, tough guy, huh?
Yeah, big tough guy. I had to fight him in front of school and everything.
On shrooms?
On shrooms.
How old were you?
I was like 14, 15.
Where'd you find these shrooms? Was it a bad uncle, a bad influence uncle, or did you just pick them off the dirt? How did you get mushrooms at 14?
So the culture of my hometown is like very like it's small town in Colorado. I'm from Durango, Colorado. Grew up there from 7th grade to junior year of high school, and it's just kind of the culture. Every single person there like does drugs. Like it's either like you ski mountain bike or you just do a bunch of drugs. Like that's it.
You do a bunch of drugs and you just fight in homeroom class.
Yeah, literally. And yeah, so
okay, so you're on mushrooms.
I'm on mushrooms.
And this kid starts swinging.
Yeah, he starts swinging. I'm like, I go out to the hallway. I'm trying to like fill up my water bottle before this math test. And I take these shrooms because I thought they would help me be better during my math test. But I took too much, so I was low-key kind of tripping. I was like,
did you take them like right before the test, or did you at least know that it would take 40 minutes for them to kick in?
Well, I took them in the morning, and then like it was like first period, and I turned to my boy, and I'm like, yo, like, I think I took too much.
Yeah. You're like, I think I did the Pledge of Allegiance with the wrong hand.
Yeah, and I was like, so anyways, like some kid comes up to me, he's like, yo, this kid Jacob is like looking for you. He says he wants to fight you. And I'm like, okay. And then he punches me in the face in the hallway. And I'm like, bro. And then I go back to class, and then he starts chasing me down the hallway. And I get to fourth period, and I text him, I'm like, yo, we're going to resolve this. I don't want to get suspended. We'll fight at lunch at this park. And I'm like, bet. Like, let's go. I walk out of the classroom during lunchtime, crowd of like 30 people. Like, Waylon!
Yeah.
A full circle, we all surround, fight at this park. Both lose. We're really bad at fighting. Anyways, beef goes on for a while. And we were supposed to fight and resolve it, finish it all. He didn't come. Instead, he came to McDonald's 3 days in a row looking for me in the drive-thru.
While you were working?
While I was working. And then threw a Dr. Pepper on me.
And a water.
A Coke and a water, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure, because I just saw him back here and I was like,
yeah.
Alrighty, here's that small Coke.
Thank you.
And the water. Have a good day.
Waylon! Dude, Waylon! Waylon, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, what's up with it?
What's up, pussy?
What's up, dude?
Dude, so like, you didn't want to go to Buckley Park yesterday?
No.
But like, oh!
Go, dude! It was...
That's actually
pretty
crazy.
Furious.
So that's how it did. Is that how it ended? The feud where he was like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah, I mean that's how it ended, because he like drove away, and then my manager told him I could like fight him if I clocked out and took off my shirt, and
Wait a minute.
and he didn't come back.
Wait a minute. Hell no. There's no way. So this is very funny. Bro, so you were 14.
Yeah.
Working at McDonald's, which was for sure illegal somewhere.
Yeah.
But you were doing it anyways, and your manager was like, bet, clock out, take that shirt off, beat the shit out of that kid. You come back, those fries will be waiting.
Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the whole like all the staff were so pissed. It was like
God. My eyes are a little sensitive, sorry. It's funny. It's a very funny story. And all right, there's someone cutting onions. There's someone's fucking invisible cutting onions right now, making me do this. I got sensitive eyes, so I apologize. You see me rubbing all this.
Oh, it's okay.
That's incredible. All right, let's get to the song.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to the song. So let's play this bad boy. We're just gonna listen to it. No interruptions. Just let it rip.
All right, this song I'm about to play is called "A Lost Fantasy" featuring Young Lottie, made by myself. The cover art we have behind me was drawn by Quentin Art on Instagram. Did all my tattoos. Check him out. Pretty cool guy.
And what is your artist name?
It's just Waylon,
Okay.
all lowercase with a period.
Got it.
Check me out on all platforms. Listen. All right, let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
You live in a different world. And that lasts.
It was a dark night when we met, under the moon and stars when I first bled. Took my hand, put it over your heart. Fast cars speeding to the sunset. In my dreams, you're the one I chase. Red eyes glow in a moonlit haze. You were real, but now you're fake. Take me away, I'll stay in your place. Close my eyes just to see your face. Every night, girl, I run your way.
Sick. You heard it here, not first.
No.
What was the name of the song again?
A Lost Fantasy.
A Lost Fantasy. Okay. So there is this rapper who passed away. I have bad memory retention, so excuse me if I'm saying this wrong, but I was getting hints
Yeah.
of there was some hauntedness to it that I liked of like XXX Tentacion, but not him. There's another guy, this white rapper.
I'm Lil
Who is
Peep.
Peep.
Lil Peep.
That guy.
Yes.
That guy. Are you a fan of him?
Yeah, I'm very inspired by him.
Okay.
I have one of his tattoos tattooed right here.
So that's who came to mind. I was like, I'm feeling some of that energy. Like I'm kind of listening to one of his songs.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I draw a lot of inspiration from him, but like, I also like, it's definitely something like a very big, like, kind of like, you could call it like an insecurity of mine. Like, I don't want to be compared or like known as like another Peep clone.
Yeah,
because there's so many people out there like with like, I love making that type of music.
Yeah.
I love it. Don't get me wrong, but like, I've been leaning into like more like EDM, more like hyper pop sounds, just because I want to be more different.
Yeah.
You have to be different, and like I wish I could just write like emo ass love songs for the rest of my life, but I can't, and that's great, honestly. But so yeah, I'm really going through a phase where I'm just finding my sound. I think I'll always make songs like this just because I love it, but
yeah,
I've been struggling a lot with finding other beats that are different from his.
Yeah.
And have their own individuality.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot more often than ever, like in the rap game and like in like the music game in general, there's so many copycats. There's so many like Cardi copycats. So many just like someone comes out and like blows up and comes out with a new scene, and then everybody copies it. And it just pisses me off because I feel like everyone needs to be individual in their music, because that's the only way you're going to make it at the end of the day. People might like your music. People might listen to it, but nobody's ever going to become a super fan if your shit's not different.
You got to stand out.
You got to stand out.
Now, I know the inspiration for the lyrics. I know where that came from. So when you woke up, you were like, I have to make this song.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
What was the first step in the creative process for you to making this?
The first step, I believe I started by just writing it down, because like whenever I'm really upset and just like sad or like happy or like feeling like really like just feeling big feelings, I write a song, because just words come to mind. So I started just writing in my notes app. Like,
do you have a place that you write?
Yeah.
Do you like go somewhere to write specifically, or are you just like in bed, you'll do it? Or
I'll do it anywhere like this thought comes to mind. Like, I'll be like standing in the middle of the street. Got it. And like I'll get like a word.
Whenever it hits, you're writing it down in the moment.
In the moment, instantly. Like my notes app is just like all the way down. So I started writing in the notes app, and then I looked for a beat. It always takes me like a really long time to find a beat, like going back to like trying to be individual. Like it's hard.
Like, I don't want to just copy. I don't want this to sound exactly like that song.
Yeah, there's so many producers out there that just make like Lil Peep type beats, or like just type beats. Like
this is fully digital. Like all this, there was no real instruments played, right? I shouldn't say real, because digital is a different thing. But like I know my one friend who makes music does a lot of things digital, but then he does have a guitar and like a keyboard. So sometimes he's like, ooh, I need this. And he goes and makes it. So did you do any of that for these instrumentals?
I didn't personally, but the producer that made it, shout out Metlast. I've stolen a lot of your beats. I'm sorry. But I believe that he just, I think he just does like guitar loops. Like a lot of people with like production and like making beats will start off with like a guitar loop, or like make like a loop of like a guitar melody, or like just any melody, and then like add the not real stuff on it.
I see. Like, I've been very fascinated with the literal step-by-step process, and I went through this and actually did make a song, just instrumentals with like my friend, where I'm like, I want to see what this is like. Take me through the day of a musician rolling out of bed, waking up. What does it look like when you, and it actually was sitting here and just going like, and like humming. And then we're like, we're vibing with the hum. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, let me go pull that hum up on the thing. And then and then
Yeah.
you start to hear it, and he's like, it needs this. And then you just keep adding the layers. And I thought that was so fascinating. But this beat in particular, though, you found this beat.
I found this beat. Yeah, I find all my beats on either BeatStars or YouTube.
Okay.
Or like I do buy a lot of beats from like personal producers and stuff like that.
But you yourself don't make the beats.
I don't make beats.
You're more of the lyricist.
Yeah, I actually started off making beats when I was 12 years old. I worked all summer, saved up so I could buy a laptop and start making beats.
Nice.
Because it's always been my dream to
12?
12. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
always
you came
been
from
my
a funny place.
funny place. I actually started smoking weed when
Full-time
I was 12.
job at 12, 12
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I saved up, bought this laptop. It's always been my dream to be an artist. But originally when I was younger, I honestly thought you had to be black to be a rapper.
Wow.
So I was like, all the white people make beats. I'm going to make beats.
That's so interesting you thought that, knowing at that time Eminem was already a thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
And like Beastie Boys were also a thing, which
True.
I don't know if you're, familiar with them, but they're even like,
yeah.
they're even old school, like hip hop and all. But rap, I think white, yeah, it was just Eminem. And
Yeah.
then, early 2000s, no, you were way too young, but Paul Wall was around too. Do you even know Paul Wall?
But only heard the name.
Okay. Yeah, but I get it. Like the scene, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Clearly things have changed.
Things have changed.
Things have changed.
I've kind of just gone all out,
Yeah. Some of your favorite artists that you listen to. Doesn't have to be number one. If you have a number one, great. I know it's a lot of pressure to give number one, but
favorite artists right now, I'm gonna run with Waylon. Number one, Waylon, great artist.
Waylon, the one with the period at the end?
Yeah,
or?
the one with the
Okay,
period
okay,
at the end. That's me.
Oh.
I listen to a lot of my own music. I can't lie, like a lot of my own music.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it definitely is. But like favorite artist right now that's alive, Chris Miles. Chris Miles really big, coming up in the underground, doing great things. My close friend Young Lottie, love Young Lottie, great music. And then always the greats, like always what I grew up on, like Lil Peep, X, Juice WRLD, all those emo artists that
All
really
the dead
like,
ones.
yeah, all the dead ones. All my idols are dead.
Man, Juice WRLD, what his career too cut way too fucking short. All of them, obviously, it's like,
yeah, and it's really like unfortunate to see what they did with Juice WRLD. Like they're just like really like fucked his legacy up with all the labels just like making really bad calls and really just searching for money. That's a big thing in the music industry, that a lot of these big companies are really just taking advantage of
Agreed.
people.
I hear this all the time. It's like it's criminal. And you feel like it can't even or shouldn't happen at this point in 2025, but yet it is.
Yeah,
You can't
insane.
even die in peace, right?
Yeah, it's insane. Like our like society is built up for like the small people like us to like be put away and like be indicted in certain crimes. Well, these big companies have lobbied to make laws to do everything illegal that they're doing legal. So many loopholes.
Yeah. And, just as a PSA to yourself, of course, and to anyone else listening, stand up for yourself, for sure. Even if like you get this big opportunity, read the fine print.
Always. Never sign a 360 deal.
Read the fine print. And another thing too, this is a big thing in the filmmaking community. I don't know what they would call it in music, but like Final Cut is making sure, no matter what, that the art that you're creating, when it gets shipped out there, it is 100% wholly approved and controlled by you.
Yeah.
And you don't have someone come on and go, I love your song, but this is what's in right now. We should change some of the lyrics, just a little bit of the lyrics, and we'll give you $1 million. And it's like, I'm taking the $1 million, but then what are you sacrificing?
Yeah.
That's the slippery slope that people get trapped in, for sure. You live in an era where you can do okay as an independent artist. You can blow up as an independent artist, and then you can take your pick on who's coming after and approaching you. But yeah, just be careful and read the fine print.
Always.
Read the fine print. Waylon, thank you so much for being on your show with me.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And go check out Waylon with a period at the end, not to be confused with the Waylon who doesn't have a period at the end.
Exactly.
And thanks so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you, I don't know when.
In the next one. Peace. Sick.